Woo, yeah, that's pure tribal, that league. Woo. Yeah, this song's gonna be about smoking talk. So, I think you'll understand if you smoke talk, you'll be pure loving this league. Woo, them drums are proper rhythmical as fuck them league. I'm having a bit of that league, cause I'm a gangster. You don't have to be a gangster to fucking smoke talk. All you've got to be is absolutely class. If you take drugs, people look up to you. La 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 la. I found it on me uncle's on his kitchen floor. It was pure brown with a little bit of green. I smoked the fucking lot, but me father seen. He said, "Well, buzzcocks don't smoke talk. You end up like a gangster, and I don't want that." I said, "Father, you're a little Doyle. Get us a pipe and some fucking tin foil, cause I'm down to the ground to get off me face. I'm only 4 years old, but I know me place. I'm a gangster, a smoker, an absolute pure joker. You don't have to be a gangster to fucking smoke talk. All you've got to be is absolutely class. If you take drugs, people look up to you. La 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 la. I smoke talk. My granda kept his resin and his wooden leg to get a couple of a joint. I had to pure bet. I'd say, yeah, granda, a couple off that. If you didn't give us any, then I'll break your fucking back. And now you're my granda, but you're being pure tight. If I didn't get me tough, then there's gonna be a fight. My granda said, no, get off me fucking case. So I spot the spark a root and wheelie burn his face. And now that tongue's rough cause he's in me family tree. If he doesn't share his pack, that's the way it's gonna be. My granda said, sorry, buzz, cops have been a spanner. You can have a blag, just didn't tell your nana. I said, well, that's pure on the sly, but I didn't give a fuck cause I wanna get high. Higher and higher, up to the sky. My granda got blitzed and he started to cry. I said, yeah, granda, what should I do? My granda said, no, I'm pure proud of you. You don't have to be a gangster to fucking smoke talk. All you've got to be is absolutely class. If you take drugs, people look up to you. La 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 la. I smoke talk. You don't have to be a gangster to fucking smoke talk. All you've got to be is absolutely class. If you take drugs, people look up to you. La 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 la. I smoke talk. La 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 la. I smoke talk. La 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 la. I smoke talk. La 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 la. I smoke talk. Wanna buy some talk, league?
I hope he doesn't copyright strike me, like, because he started doing that, you know, this fella, what's he called? Buzzcocks. Anyone remember Buzzcocks? Absolute battyfish. What's happening? Whew. You'll have to tell us whether I look rough, like. I might not be able to leave this camera on because I don't know. Oh, where's my camera gone? Oh, why is my camera not working? Oh, for God's sake. Something did come up, like, at the start and said something's been disconnected. It's one of them. Let's see. Couldn't write it. See if I can fix it. Oh, we might be on. Let's have a look. I think I might have fixed this, you know. Yes. Yeah, I'm surprised how big I was able to fix that there, you know. Honestly, man. You'll have to just bear with us because I've been getting this vape, yeah. But I've actually had a few vapes, like, over the last few weeks. But yeah, I was kindly sent this vape. Not me. honestly. So it might take me a few minutes to get going, but just before I went live there, I was watch this old video, like an old clip called "Magical Bike Ride." Can anyone remember? Anyone remember the magical bike ride, or is it just me? Oh, what do I do this for? Honestly, man, I haven't done a live for ages either. You know what I mean? Like once I've settled down, once I've settled down, I'll, well, it's nothing to explain really. It's just like I haven't been watching much on the night. Honestly, I've been watching like loads of box sets and that, me and Louise, and I haven't really been watching much on the night, like little bits though, and I've seen clips of that. I'm not going to say I haven't watched any YouTube, you know what I mean? I can't be looking like Lucifer, man, come on. Oh, is this what's his face? Is that you? Me, I was listening to you this morning, like Unbelievable Jeff, which is I think it's Mike Skinner in it. And I was listening to a clip this morning about this, and you were on it, and oh no, it might have even been live. It was on GC's this morning. Yeah, it was GC's live, and he let you on in that. And like, honestly, and then you fucking palm bombed him at the end. Fuck's sake. Palm bomber in the house, man. Unbelievable Jeff, aka Mike Skinner, aka Durham Steve. What a battyfish. Si Bennett, what's happening? Si. Yeah, what's happening, Phil? I have been watching a little bit like on a night. Obviously, I've heard we've got a problem with Randy earlier. We've got a little problem with Randy. Has Randy got the hump or what? Has he got the hump with us? Because I did see a little clip. I think it was Scouse Emma where Randy's name come up and my name come up as well. Fucking hell, Randy. Yes, Unbelievable Jeff's got about apparently he's got about 40 accounts. Northern Kings blocked 40 of his accounts, so I won't be letting you on here like me. I'll talk to you on another channel. I've talked to you on Flavors before, like before I knew who you were and what you were doing, and you were all right actually. Then you've just gone mad, you know what I mean? I'm not bothered. Like you do what you want. I don't know. So you palm bombed somebody this morning. I seen it myself. It stinks, man. I've got loads of boys in the borough who go for me because I'm injured at the minute. Oh, is that why you're starting? Have you heard that I've only got the use of my left hand? You've heard that, have you? And you thought you'd be a card. You thought you'd come on YouTube and a card. Ice chain, what's happening, Ice chain? You know what? I've been watching a bit more of the golf. I should have kept watching it like after the Open. After the Open, I should have watched the next few competitions because all the same players, man, who played well at the Open, all Justin Rose has just won on the PGA. Justin Rose hasn't won now, man, for ages, you know what I mean? He's winning on the PGA Tour. Gonna have to start blocking him, aren't we? Can someone do that for us? He's just going to come back with loads, like, it can't be anywhere else live where we can go and pick on. Randy, what's happening, Randy? Yeah, so pipe down now, I'm chinning him first. Are we chinning again? We chinning me? Like I say, I'm a little bit, it's taken me a while to get into it. Yeah, I'm going to shot the link out in a little bit. Like, I just need to get me bearings. Just need to get me bearings, so you know what I mean? What have I done? I haven't done anything. I haven't done out. I seen a clip the other day, right? And it was Scouse Emma, and she went, "What about Mel? Randy has got 2 accounts and 2 spanners. And Randy is the pod ref." I'm not gonna lie, I had to chuckle a little bit, like, but then I've noticed, like, it's been played quite a few times, hasn't it? You know what I mean? And I think it was only, might have only been last night, or seen a clip when Northern King was on, and somebody played that clip. And somebody went, "Oh, Randy, Randy, the pod ref." And Northern King was on the panel. I thought, please just say something. Just say it isn't. And he went, it took about 10 seconds. He went, "Oh, Randy isn't the pod ref." But that was it. That's all he said. He didn't give any explanation why. I thought he could have put it to bed there. But yeah, but I see where you're coming from, though, Randy. I do, mate. You know, obviously, I'd like to be able to tell, like, 100 and there's only 14, but if there was 114, I would tell them that, obviously, you know, it's 50-50 whether you are the pod ref or not. It's 50-50. So I might do a poll or something like that, you know, put it to bed. I mean, I put that post up the other day and I just couldn't help it. Like, I couldn't help it. So I can't be serious, you know what I mean? And yeah, because Podref isn't gay, is he? And he doesn't ride a skateboard. That's what you've got going for you at the minute, mate. One sec. Anyway, Randy, Leeds are playing tonight, aren't they? Has anyone got in the dream team? Honestly, man, I can't believe it. I have no luck, me. So I put my dream team in, and he had a cracking team, yeah. And he had Henderson in goal, or like I thought I did. And like, when I looked at the scores today, like for all the games, got like 29 points. Second bottom already, mate. There's somebody with like 70 points. Then when I had to look at my team, it wasn't even like a team that I picked. Honestly. He was a bit of a legend, though, Jeff Stelling. I'll agree there, mate. I think we all do. I think anyone who watches Sky Sports has got to realise the talent of Jeff Stelling. You know what I mean, Mr. E? Porky knows what I'm on about as well. You know, man, I don't even know how he did it. How did Jeff Stelling like do that? You know what I mean? Obviously, he's got like things in his ears, people shouting in his ears, scores and go here and go there. But he just keeps pulling all these like facts out. And like, when he starts pulling stats out, he's not even like reading off a screen. It's like it's all in his head. But fair play though, the new fella who's doing it, he's a lot younger, and he's all right. Like, he's not Jeff Stelling. Plus, Jeff Stelling's from the northeast, and he's from Hartlepool, which is why this Durham Steve, he is saying that he is from Hartlepool, but I don't believe him, like. Was anyone in generals this morning, or was I like imagining that, like, had he just been talking to him for ages, and then he just went, "Oh, here, have that anyway," and just put like a porno, just porn bumped it. Oh my lord! You know what? What's happened there? Why's that gone off there like again? What? It's just done that thing. It's just disconnected again off the camera. So I think we all know who that avatar is as well, don't we? I know is nobody getting shot, like. You know what? If he had come in with a different approach, I probably would have tolerated him for a bit longer. But right at this minute, you know, there's not many people I don't let on a panel, but right at this minute, couldn't be doing with Durham Steve. But that could change, you know what I mean? I've got some Leeds bog roll for sale. Like, if anyone wants to buy any Leeds bog roll, yellow and white with the Leeds, all the Leeds players' faces on each bit of bog roll, and there's a special Alf Ramsey one as well. Not Alf Ramsey. What's he called? Is it Alf Ramsey? No, it's not Alf Ramsey, is it? I forgot what he's called now. I shouldn't really. Don Revy. He ain't heavy, he's my Revy. That's what they sing, man, at the Leeds games. Yeah. It's only one of the best ever players to don a Middlesbrough shirt. You know, I remember when he left here, when Ravanelli left, Quentin Crisp, what's happening, brother? Big shout out to the Quentin Crisp and Drad there. Yeah, if anyone wants any of that Leeds toilet roll, just give us a shout. All the current squad, all up to date faces on each piece. What was I on about before that? You know what? You know what it is though, unbelievable, Jeff, right? I'm not gonna lie, but I must have the smallest, right, block list on YouTube. And you've just got to ruin that now after like 4 years. You're just gonna ruin it, mate. So respect. What's happening, Stallone Roses? Oi, oi. Meet us in TS3. Paul C, I'm called. TS for anywhere in TS3. I'll batter you. little battyfish. Well, I'll definitely be getting a, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't even looked at your team, to be fair. Oh, Ella, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, like. A little bit longer, mate. Just let me get me bearings. I was thinking about this the other day, right? And it just sort of made sense that LR does get a lot, because he does get a lot of stick, yeah. But what doesn't help him is his name, LR97, because obviously the Scousers, I can see where they're coming from, because it does look like Liverpool 97, doesn't it? You know what I mean? But I know that is LR, the Welsh kid's initials, and I'm guessing that's his date of birth, that's his year of birth. But that's all I want to say on that. That's all I want to say on that. But then he does say some like daft things on the panels as well, doesn't he? Thought he'd be working by now anyway. You've got to think his tenacity though, haven't you? Yeah, you probably if that probably has been mentioned before, but I know I haven't said it before, but somebody must have picked up on that anyway. I want to see if they can get this mic work, this camera working, because it's just disconnected there for some reason. Why is it not giving me a choice? It's mad. Yeah, it's just not, for some reason that's not connecting now. Yeah, man, it's not having that. Orientation settings are disabled while live. What's that? Where's me mate? Where's the Northern King anyway? Where's the Northern King? I haven't spoken to him much. You know, like, obviously I haven't been on much, you know what I mean? Still fling the odd text about, but yeah, I've caught a few of I've caught like the start of a few late night lives, and they're getting a bit feisty now, like, aren't they? Or feisty. What's happening, Jimbo? Big up the Jimbo. How are you keeping anyway, Jim? Are you still on the wagon? Would it be on the wagon? It would, wouldn't it? Right, was still off the drink. Get up there. Oh, you've done well there, son. You know, even if you only did a few weeks off, still better than no, mate. But no, you might have cracked it, man. Yeah, so I'll tell you where we're at before I let anyone on. I'll tell you so I don't have to keep telling you. The thing with my neck. So all I'm doing now, I'm soldiering on, yeah, like a trooper. My neck's getting worse. I still can't use my right hand. My neck's getting worse, like the pain's getting worse. It's more uncomfortable to like just do day-to-day things, getting worse basically. But I've still got another 4 weeks till this appointment. But I'm planning on, if it doesn't get any better, I'm planning on just going to my own doctors and just like saying, look, I don't know if I can handle this for another 3 weeks. That's how bad it's getting. So yeah, just soldiering on. Yeah, but honestly, like the late night ones, I've just been literally, I've watched stuff through the day, and on a night we've been watching normal telly, like box sets and stuff. But we have been out a little bit as well, like, but just nightmare because you go out and your neck doesn't really hurt until you stop. Like if you're walking, it's not too bad. As soon as you stop, you know, you pay for it. So whenever if I go out for a few hours and there's a bit of walking about and whatever, just like normal day-to-day stuff, I'll get back in a few hours later and it'll just be like a bit of a nightmare for the next few hours. Like I'd have to lay down and that. I've seen that. I noticed there. I noticed somebody put a video out with all K's best bits. I mean, personally, I don't like K. I don't like this. If ever a voice went with a personality, it's that. You know what I mean? That voice and that. But I don't know. That's on YouTube. But every time I hear that name on a panel, it's dark. It's always dark stories. Yeah, you know, that's the worst bit as well on a night, you know, getting comfy. So before, when I had the pains in my arms, right, I used to be moving my arms about for the first few weeks in bed, and I'm thinking, oh, it's not, why isn't it going? And then when I found out it wasn't my arms, it was my neck, yeah. It was my neck that I had to get in the right place. As soon as I got my neck comfortable in bed, in a position, all the pain just went. But that wouldn't last long, and if you didn't get to sleep within 5 minutes of being comfortable, you're just like turning over every 5 minutes. That's what it's been like for the last 6 weeks. If I get like 4 or 5 hours, I'm happy with that. What's happening, Daniel? I know, Jim, I've seen some comments from yourself, like, but like I say, I also like, that's just all I'm going to say on it, because I just couldn't be bothered, you know what I mean? I couldn't be bothered with you being serious. You're being serious, this fella, you know. You know what? He's making me break everything today. Like, I've just had to ban someone from the studio for the first time. You know what I mean? Cheers for that, mate. Fuck's sake. Just, honestly, man. What's happening, OG? Oi, oi. Oh, before I go any further as well, I've heard this bantered about, right? Who is the Get Along Gang? Who's in the Get Along Gang? Is anyone a member of the Get Along Gang, or whatever that is? I've heard it banded about. I'm thinking, doesn't that gang doesn't sound too like hard, doesn't sound hard. I hope I'm not in that. So who's the get along gang like? Jim, you must know that. I'm just seeing loads of Daniels. Daniel Moore, the head of the get along gang, is he? Fair play to Daniel Moore, like, because he's like, nobody knows who Daniel Moore is. I don't think he's been on a panel. But you know what? I've never seen him like, he's just like, I've never seen him say anything bad or anything, you know. So big up to the Daniel Moore. What's Randy saying now? I should lean into. Randy, honestly, it just shows you, mate, doesn't it? It does just show you, like, it just shows you, like, how mad it gets, you know what I mean? He has, like, unfortunately, he has, mate. It's plain to see that we have got, I'm not going to say who's back, but I want a chilled one today. Like, I'm not even going to, I'm just going to chat for a little bit anyway, because it's absolutely mad. It's just nuts, man. It's absolutely nuts, this YouTube. No, he's on the bud though, isn't he? Smoking bud, isn't he? I know. You know what it is, Randy, mate? You know what it is? It's it is like I said to you before. Like I said, yeah, I'm gonna lie, it's 50-50 whether you are like. You're definitely a male. Definitely a male. I don't like these gay shouts and that. You're definitely a male, mate. Yeah, can anyone remember a clip called Magical Bike Ride? About these two lads. I think one of them's called Brownie, and they're somewhere up in Newcastle or Durham. And they've been out on the sesh. And it was just like a video that went viral, a 2-minute video went viral. Just two lads like off their heads. I'll see if I can find it. In fact, I'll have seen it. I'm positive. It's got to. Who the fuck's Dan Vest tight? Fuck's sake. Dan Vest tight. Fucking hell, man. Let me see if I can find this video to share. Right, I have found it. Like, I found it. It's called Magical Bike Ride, yeah, and it's like I think it had 1 million odd views.
Camera's on. Well, me and Brownie were going to go home from Connors, but just decided to go on a magical bike ride. I'll show you the scenes and now where the fuck we are. Brownie, where the fuck are we?
Fuck nice. Warden-Law cottages.
Warden-Law cottages. This is just another crazy adventure of our bike ride, isn't it, Brownie? Fuck no. Tribby shit. Brownie, even though we're in Warden-Law, pull the maddest cowie face.
No, I can't pull cow face.
Aha! Riding along, singing a song. Riding along, singing a song, next to a great big pylon. I bet 90% of my clothes are made with nylon. Jesus Christ. Me heart is gonna stop. I hope God damn me tire don't pop. Fucking mad as fuck. Well, we'll get another video later when we're nearly completed our journey. Bye.
It always makes me laugh that one. Like,
there's nothing funnier than somebody with that hasn't literally got 2 pennies.
sorry, I don't mean to play this.
Nothing funnier.
If you won't put your face on camera, you've definitely.
Right, so yeah, that video, man, that video was out about 20 years ago, right? Let me get a shot of this. Yeah, that video was out about 20 years ago. Where have I gone now? Oh, there I am there. Fuck's sake. Sorry about that. Yeah, so had anyone seen that before, like? Honestly, mate, it's fucking mad, isn't it? Hang on. It's so intense. Oh, God. You gotta laugh, like.
Camera's on. Well, me and Brownie were going to go home from Connors, but just decided to go on a magical bike ride. I'll show you the scenes and now where the fuck we are. Brownie, where the fuck are we?
Fuck nice. Warden-Law cottages.
Warden-Law cottages. This is just another crazy adventure of our bike ride, isn't it, Brownie? Fuck no. Tribby shit. Brownie, even though we're in Warden-Law,
Put your camera up, mate.
pull the maddest
I have a
cowie
feeling
face.
that's not who,
No, I can't pull cow face.
that's not you, that, mate.
Aha! Riding along, singing a song. Riding along, singing a song, next to a great big pylon.
That's just my favourite bit, though. Next to a great big pylon. Sorry about the production of this live. Honestly, you feel like Jim Smith. I've had everyone in the back. I've had Unbelievable Jeff, Zara B, Tobbs, Decker Heggie, Fighting Trolls. They're all in the back here. The fuck? This is what they do, man, when you have a few weeks off. Now, and my camera won't work either. I don't know what's going on there. You know, I think it is. I've had my laptop turned off for a week, like, you know, the mains and everything. I think that might be it, you know. Because my Fire Stick, I don't know if anyone else's is the same, but my Fire Stick, the more you use it, the better it gets, I think. Like, the more you have it connected to the Wi-Fi, like using it, the quicker it is and the less buffering you get. If you don't use your Fire Stick for a while, it updates, doesn't it? And then I find that it just buffers or it just keeps going off. Yeah, Bealsy, I'm on to him. He's just picking on me today. Picking on me. He was in right from the start. You know, I like a laugh. Anyone can have a laugh at me. I don't mind a laugh, but it's just when you go live, you just don't know what's going to happen to you. But I think what else I've been doing. What else have I done? Like, I haven't been doing much at all, honest. It's like, don't know what's the word. You take it for granted. You take it for granted that you can just do normal stuff. And I think I described it to my son, because it's been going on for like, what, 14 weeks or something, yeah. So I was describing it to my son. I said, it's going to be one of them where in like a few years' time, you'll say, fucking hell, remember them 6 months when I couldn't use my hand? 6 months, man, without being able to use your right hand properly. Fuck's sake. Like, put all the jokes aside, all the obvious jokes. Just like contemplate it for 5 minutes. One sec. But you know what it is? You know what it is, right, Ian? You know, one of my main issues, right, with this whole thing, right? It's been going on for like 14 weeks. So my hand hasn't got any worse. It's still the same, right? That's not getting any worse. It's just the pain that's getting worse in my neck now. But the bloke who I've been see who's referred me, he has got me all my appointments and everything, but he isn't even a doctor. He's like a muscular skeletal bloke, and you know, he hasn't been very good. Like, he's just basically done what he has to do and shooed me on my way. He hasn't told me what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. So I don't know. But when Paul Venice did that video the other week, and I had left a few comments on for him as well, because I thought, nah, you coming out with all the symptoms that I'm saying exactly the same thing. That it's a nerve, it's not your arms. I thought it was my arms, and it isn't, it's your neck. Exactly what he said. But there's not a cat in hell's chance, if he's got what I've got right now, the symptoms, he could go training or boxing, sparring. Come on, man. I left a few comments for Venice. For serious though, like for see if he wanted to jump on and talk about it, like, because. But I don't know whether he's seen them or not. Look at him, unbelievable, Jeff. Honestly, I thought he wasn't lying, was he, Northern King? Like when he said he blocked 40 accounts. He better be asleep anyway. I hope he's asleep. And he hasn't boycotted me or anything daft like that, you know what I mean? I know. Oh, gee, can you remember this one? Can you remember putting this one in the chat? I nicked it off you, a few times, but a few weeks ago you put this in the chat. I never believed in prosthetic limbs, but now I stand corrected. You did say that, didn't you? Was that one of yours? Yes, Steve McGee, what's happening? What's happening, Bob? I was just thinking about, well, I wasn't just thinking about Bob. I was watching, who was on? Tunes. He's probably just finished anyway, hasn't he? He's probably just finished. But yeah, I was watching a bit and Bob jumped on. He's off his nut, ain't he, Bob? What's happening, Cindy? Cindy's just putting the final touches together to her Valentine's Night special 2027. So when she puts that up, that premiere, can you go and give it a like, please? Thanks. Alicia, what's happening? Was that one of yours then, OG, or can I claim that one or what? You know what? I did have my camera on as well. If you just come in, I have, you know, because I normally do have my camera on, but I pressed the button and it's like, it's just knocked it up. Totally knocked it. Won't connect to my camera. Spoiled that then. I could have just said it was mine, couldn't I? That's it, man. My memory's shot, mate. Absolutely shot. Mishi, is she? Yes, Mishi, what's happening? Yeah, I was only doing a little, I was only doing like a quick hour, you know what I mean? Because I haven't been on, honestly, I haven't been on for about 2 weeks. And, well, I'm going to try getting a few chats, you know, on a night, because I was enjoying it. I was enjoying the, like, banter in the chats, you know, the late night ones. But, I don't know, man, it takes it out of me at the minute. You know, because you can't miss a comment on how, can you? You know what I mean? Can't have Randy like slagging you off and missing it. Although I do have like a few spies about, you know what I mean? If Randy says anything, they'll get back to us, like. But obviously, he's sulking this week, isn't he? Sulking, he's trying to blame me as well. He's trying to blame me. I think we all know what it's about. I won't mention it. But surely you can't blame me for that, like I said, it's 50-50 with me. Still 50-50. Could be. Still gathering we're always gathering evidence, me and Northern King. We're always looking for, you know, little chinks. But you do play the harp, though. He was right in the other night when he told a few hundred people that you play the harp. You call it a guitar, but it's a harp, isn't it? And he wears them. He wears them knee-length socks, you know, with bells on them and tassels on them. That's what he started wearing now when he goes out. Them and bowling shoes, you know, the shoes that you have to put up when you go bowling. He's got a pair of them that he goes out in, man. All the arse is ripped out of all his jeans. That's the first thing he does when he gets a pair of jeans. Rips the arse out of them, you know, like goes out like that. Shirts, you know, frilly collars. He's got all his shirts have got frilly collars. Velvet, he's got a few velvet shirts with frilly collars. Hollywood, baby. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone does ask, if you're anyone who's in here now, if anyone asks, like, how's Moon, just like tell him that he's all right, you know, you've been on here today. That's all I wanted to do, really. Peggy, what's happening? Yeah, that's all I wanted to do, really. But I will try and jump in a few more chats. I'm not gonna lie, I need to, like. Don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, that's it, like. Honestly, Cindy, yeah. Like I am like putting a brave face on. That's all. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like I should be whinging all day, all the time. And some it's weird though, isn't it? Because some people have different like pain tolerance. I'm not saying that I'm in agony because I wouldn't be putting up with it if I was in agony, but. So now you just put up with it, don't you? Yeah, so I'm going to be going in a minute anyway, folks. But, Randy will. He will. I know he gets a bit lost, like Cindy. You know what I mean? Just get lost. Like I've already explained there. Like I'm always floating about. Yeah.